About what's been happening in Assam. We know that there are long-standing tensions between locals and people that they claim are illegal immigrants.
Well, there's no such term as illegal immigrants technically, because these are people who have been staying in India after partition, after 1971, after the war. They have had Indian citizenship. So today's process it's an arbitrary process where parents are deemed Indian citizens and children are not a part of the list. This is basically an extension of what Prime Minister Narendra Modi, when he was campaigning for the general elections, had said, that that Assam will be rid of Bangladeshi immigrants. It's a rhetoric which basically is aimed at polarizing Indian Hindus and Muslims, because the majority of people who are the immigrants in this case are Muslims, and the signal and the statement that the government of the day is trying to send out is that we are sending off Muslims who do not belong here to country where they should be. Now, technically, Bangladesh has decided not to take them back because Bangladesh has disowned them. They are not Bangladeshi citizens. Where does this leave 4 million citizens? I mean, they are now rendered homeless. And in the international context, wherein there are new definitions of a migrant, this is a humanitarian crisis.
Well, the government says that it's giving them the chance to appeal that definition and that they may well be included on the final list. Is it the case that these people have an opportunity to appeal? Do they have the documents they need to appeal?
Well, they have been given the time of 1 month, and that's very little time. And we're talking about 4 million people. Tomorrow, what if these people are unable? Tomorrow, if the appeal is not considered, what do you do with these 4 million people if the appeal is not considered? Bangladesh has disowned them. Where are these are going to be homeless people? Who will take them? India has already not taken responsibility for Rohingyas who are trying to cross over. They're trying to send them back. I think this incident certainly shows that India really needs to have a moral compass, because you are overnight giving, you are overnight dethroning or you're sending off 4 million people. There's no due process. Nobody can appeal. Indian courts are already full with legal cases. I mean, this is the last of the concerns that Indian courts will have. And 1 month is a very, very little time for an appeal. And there's no clarity whether they will be deported, whether they will be, Yes, go ahead.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Ultimately, what is going to happen to these people? I mean, most of them have lived in Assam for decades. Where are they going to go? What's going to happen to them?
Well, this was home for these 4 million people, and overnight, I mean, there is no process. So there are no answers that the Indian government has given so far. Whether they will be detained, whether they will be deported, if they will be deported, what country will they be deported? Because Bangladesh has not taken any accountability or any ownership of these people. Where will these people go? So there are no clear answers given by the Indian government as yet.